Welcome to some Pandemonium Tron. I hope you're excited for Jank City today. Yes, indeed. But as far as our opening hand goes, we got triple Pandemonium, so let's go ahead and ship that one back. Doesn't sound that enticing. Double Urza's Tower and Tormenting Voice. I guess we chunk one of the mountains? Yeah, we'll go and keep. I don't really want to go past 6, so we'll go and keep on this one. And we'll see what the scry is, and then we'll... actually, our opponent's on the place, and then we'll go for... Ooh, Urza's mine. Yes, we'll put that on top for sure. Or anything else, let our opponent do their thing. But yes, welcome to some Pandemonium Tron. If you did not see the deck tech, the main thing that we're looking to do is get down Pandemonium and get some fun creatures on the battlefield, like Thought Not Seer and Leveler. So it's a fun one to get down, too. Let's go and get the Urza's Tower down. Yeah, we're going to get that down. And we're going to go and pass the turn. That way, if we want to stay online for Tron, we can. But no, as far as Pandemonium goes, so it's a 4-mana enchantment. It says whenever a creature enters the battlefield, so it's going to count for our opponent's creatures too. But whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it's going to deal damage equal to its power to target creature or target player. So, looking to close the game out with some really big dumb creatures. Let's go ahead and get the Urza's Mind down. Well, do we want to go for Tormenting Voice? We've got double. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. Let's get the mountain down. Let's go for Tormenting Voice, actually. Discarding the mountain. That way we can go for Tormenting Voice again next turn later on. See what we draw into. Thought Not Seer and Eater of Days. Okay, we're going to go and pass the turn. So if we need to, we do have double Thought Not Seer. We only really see a Steam Vents and a mountain from our opponent. So it might be Blue Red Control. Might be playing against Storm. Not really sure exactly what our opponent's got going on just yet. But yeah, now that I think about it, some pretty sweet basics over there from Kamigawa. Love this mountain scene right there. But yeah, it might be Storm. Usually if we're going to see blue-red mana base, it might be Storm. They may just not have some of their spell reducers like Baral or Goblin Electromancer. Alright, let's see what we draw into. We'll definitely go for that Tormenting Voice. We'll see if we can't draw a counterspell, at least if it is some sort of blue-red control shell or something like that. Alright, draw into Reality Smasher. Yeah, let's go and go for Tormenting Voice again. We have nothing we can do for 4. I mean, we could hit. Yeah, let's go do this. Let's go Tormenting Voice. And let's go ahead and chunk the Eater of Days at this point right now. Sure, our opponent's absolutely thrilled seeing that one get discarded. Alright, we do not hit another Tron piece. Let's go and get the Urza's Mind down. And anything else, we're going to go pass the turn. Now, we did hit Ugin, which is really good for the deck. We'll see what our opponent's got going on. But we do have Thought Not Seer online next turn, simply just making our land drop so we can get that down, kind of see what our opponent's got going on. And we do see a Merchant Scroll coming down, so this may be Storm. But, yeah, gifts ungiven. But Ugin is really fun in the deck, and I'll kind of explain why we're running Ugin in here. Let's go and get the... I guess we're going to be hitting some extra... Yeah, let's go and get Urza's Tower down. Let's go for Thought Not Seer, just to kind of see what's going on. But again, worst case scenario, we'll just go and grab that gifts ungiven out of their hand. Kind of keep that off the battlefield. Or from getting cast, basically. Okay, opponent's going to go for a remand on that. That's fine. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as Ugin goes, so with the -10 ultimate, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and then put up to 7 permanents from your hand onto the battlefield. So with that ultimate, you can go for, if you have Pandemonium in the hand or a bunch of creatures, you can put them all on the battlefield at once and get a ton of triggers off that. Alright, we draw into a Reality Smasher. Let's go and get the mountain down. Let's go for Thought Not Seer again. I'd like that. 1, 2, 3. Tab out for that. And then see if they have another remand. They may have another remand to stop this Thought Not Seer. If they do, it's not the end of the world. Alright, remand again. Anything else, we're going to go past the turn. But yeah, I haven't hit an Ugin ultimate yet, but it's definitely on my bingo sheet for this particular deck. But if you think about building it, the deck's really not that bad. You know, we do have a lot of Eldrazi in here, and with these Thought Not Seers, it just allows us to kind of push into that late game where we can win with Pandemonium. But if you're looking to build a budget version, you can just really increase the number of levelers that are in the deck, and also increase the amount of like Phyrexian Soulgorge or different stuff like that. And you can get a pretty good basic build of the deck, and you just really need 4 copies of Pandemonium, a Tron playset, and a bunch of fun creatures to get on the battlefield. All right, opponent's going to go for a Manamorphose. Let's see if the storm counts up or anything like that. There we go. At this point right now, if they're going to combo off, what I may end up doing is just go ahead and not pausing the video, but just kind of fast forwarding it so you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, so they'll grab a pile of Past in Flames, Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, and Manamorphose. I guess at this point, I think either way we break it down, it's going to be not good for us. So let's go and put the Past in Flames into the graveyard, and we're going to put the Manamorphose into the graveyard too. Okay, our opponent does have a lethal Stormed Grape Shot for 20 on the stack, so we're going to go and scoop it up. Yeah, we always like to make sure Storm plays it out, make sure they do have it. So they did have the Grape Shot. Now, as far as what we're going to sideboard, I was going to move over to sideboarding. We do have got something kind of fun over here. So we do have Orbs of Warding. We can put this in. We have Hexproof, so they're not going to be able to target us with that Grape Shot. So we're definitely going to go and bring that in. And then we also have Guttural Response. So our opponent did have a couple remands. So if they're going to go for the Gifts Ungiven, we do have Guttural Response. So let's go ahead and bring 3 of those in. Yeah, there's no better feeling than countering a blue counterspell with that. Do you want to bring in lightning? But yeah, I think I do like bringing in 3 lightning bolts to at least kind of take care of Baral or the Goblin Electromancer. Let's go and bring in a couple of Relic of Virginitas too. Let's go and back off the Tormenting Voice. I like leaving in. Let's go and back off the Phyrexian Soul Gorger. Couple of those. Let's back off the Warstorm Surge, and then let's go and back off double Ugins. I'm kind of far away from that. I mean, we could leave in Ulamog if we want to, but I kind of being a little bit lower to the ground on this one. So let's go and get rid of Ugin. Kind of like that spread. So we bring in Orbs of Warding for the Hexproof ability. We do have some counter spells for the Gifts Ungiven, and then with some Lightning Bolts for a little bit of removal. So let's go and send this one over to game 2. Okay, welcome back to game 2. We do have an interesting hand. We only have 1 Urza's Mine. If we had a mountain, I would maybe be tempted to keep this. We do have double relics, but that's kind of far away. But let's go and mulligan. I'm not super wild about this opening hand. Okay, Expedition Map, Urza's Mine. Yeah, I like this. Actually, we'll go and keep on this one. See what the Scry is, Expedition Map. Yeah, let's go and put that on top. Okay. So let's go and lead off with the Urza's Mine. Let's go and get the Expedition Map down. Then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. Now, we do have Eldrazi Temple to get down. That will help us kind of cheat out Thought-Knot Seer a little bit early. So hopefully we can kind of grab something off of our opponent pretty quick. If not, hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed so we can draw into one of those guttural responses. It's always fun casting those. I'm just going to get the Eldrazi Temple down. Now, if we activate the Expedition Map, we may not have a... if we go for Expedition Map right now, we may not have a land drop to make for our next turn. Yeah, let's just go and pass the turn. We'll kick it over our opponent. I think I like cracking Expedition Map instead of getting it down. That way we can grab one of our Tron pieces, get down Thought-Knot Seer, then hopefully kind of push in our opponent on that one. Okay, opponent's going to get down a Goblin Electromancer. Let's go and activate the Expedition Map. That's going to be 1-2. Let's go and grab the Urza's Tower. Goes into the hand. And then we'll see what we draw into next turn. Maybe, nope, draw into Mountain. Take that. Let's go and get the Urza's Tower down. Let's go for Thought-Knot Seer. That's going to be 1-2 off the Eldrazi Temple. There we go. Okay, let's see what they've got cooking in the kitchen. So, we're looking at Desperate Ritual, Gifts Ungiven, Manamorphose. I guess at this point, let's go and take the Gifts Ungiven. Yeah, I think I like that. We'll take that one. Go get the hand pop back up. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. Alright, so they do have double rituals in the hand, pyretic rituals in the hand, and then also desperate rituals. So and they did draw into a sleight of hand. Really just kind of sitting on a Manamorphose to hopefully kind of draw into something before they go for that. And they did play the Shivian Reef down, so I'm going to cross that off. That way we know at least 4 out of the 5 in their hand. Alright, draw into a mountain. Okay, let's go and get that down. I think I like going for Pandemonium on this one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go and swing in for 4 first. Coming in hot. But you can see where, we're trying to win with Pandemonium, but sometimes you can just kind of go beat sticks with some of these really good mid-range Eldrazi creatures. Kind of helps you establish a some sort of game plan, other than getting a ton of creatures on the battlefield with Pandemonium. Alright, swinging in for 4 puts them down to 16. Yeah, let's go and go for Pandemonium. We are dead to a... like a not grape shot. We are dead to empty the Warrens off Pandemonium to get a bunch of creatures on the battlefield. So we'll see what's going on. And then going for Pandemonium, our opponent's got the classic pause of reading the card to figure out what is going on with this. That's one of the that's one of my favorite things about Pandemonium is I think I explained in one of the other videos, but just in case you only watch one. So one of the first Magic decks that I really ever built was with a bunch of Cloud Post mana and Pandemonium, getting a bunch of creatures out here like Leveler and stuff like that. So, and I wanted to build the deck, and I was like, man, Pandemonium's not legal. And then I went and looked, and it was printed in Time Spiral, so it is legal now. And we'll wait for our... Oh, opponent is going to go for a remand. There we go. All right, pass the turn back over. Kind of slow roll that remand, and then we'll see if we're going to die this turn. So if they do have Manamorphose is another way to kind of draw a card, but hopefully we'll be able to survive this one. See what they're tapping out for. Alright, I'm going to swing in for 2 first. Put us down to 18. Let's see what we can go for. Now, we do have Expedition Map in the hand, so if we want to, we can search up one of our Tron pieces. Ooh, drawn to Lightning Bolt. Okay. Let's go and get the let's go and push in with Thought Not Seer first, actually. Swinging for 4. Who knows? We might be able to leveler our way into win with Lightning Bolt or something like that if they let this damage go through. So, swinging for 4. Gonna put him down to 12. There we go. And then let's go ahead and get the... Yeah, I guess we'll go for the Pandemonium again. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Go for Pandemonium, and then we'll get the mountain down and go for the Expedition Map. Get that down. That way we can grab one of our Tron pieces that will be online for Leveler, and Lightning Bolt, I think, actually. So we'll do the math real quick. Hold on. Okay, so we cracked the Expedition Map. That'll be Eldrazi Temple and one of the mountains. If we get the Tron piece down, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we've got it with Lightning Bolt and Leveler. Now, we have to watch out for a counterspell. That would be something we have to watch out for. But, hey, we're playing red, playing a pretty janky deck, so we're going to leave it all on the battlefield at this point right now. Okay, drawing to another Leveler. Let's go and go for the Expedition Map crack. Let's go Eldrazi Temple and Mountain. And we'll go and grab that last Tron piece. Power Plant is what we need, I think. Yes, Power Plant. Let's grab the Power Plant, get the Power Plant down. And let's go for Leveler. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds good. See if this sticks. That'll be 10 damage up top. Then we can swing in with Thought Not Seer. Or we have Lightning Bolt back up after the Leveler gets down. Alright, so we're going to get that Pandemonium triggered. And I love getting a Leveler win because we exile our library. Oh, yes, we have no cards in hand now. Alright, we're going to deal that 10 damage up top. Let's go and swing in with Thought Not Seer, coming in hot for 4. That way, if they do something like Vapor Snag or something like that, we'll have Lightning Bolt to go for. Alright, pushing in for 4. Oh, yes, love this deck. This is a perfect Friday Night Magic deck. I'll probably not take it to like a Star City Games event or anything like that, but definitely a really fun deck to take to a Friday Night Magic. Alright, swinging in for 4 puts our opponent down to -2. At this point right now, we beat Storm, so I'm pretty happy. You know, if we win the next game, it's just gravy. Now, as far as anything we want to side out, I kind of like what we got going on. Actually, yeah, I think we need to bring in Grafdigger's Cage too. Can't cast spells from graveyard. Yeah, let's go and grab that. I missed that one earlier. What do we want to cut for that? Let's go down on... I like the Eater. I like the Thought Not Seers. Let's go down on 1 Faithless Looting. There we go. Alright, I'm going to submit this over to Game 3. Okay, welcome back to Game 3. So we have Power Plant and Temple in the hand. Not super wild about this one. Let's go and mulligan on this one. Yeah, I like this. We have Urza's Tower. We have Guttural Response to catch our opponent off guard. Faithless Looting. Yes, we will keep on this one. Sounds like a plan. And Leveler. Yeah, let's go and put that on the bottom. That's something we kind of want to draw into later. But yeah, so as far as this match goes, we beat Storm for 1 game, so I'm completely happy. Hopefully we win the 3rd game. I always want to close the match out, but stealing a win like that always feels good. You know, our opponent didn't really have a lot of action in the hand, but definitely capitalized on it. Let's go ahead and get the mountain down. Yeah, let's go for Faithless Looting. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Urza's Mine and Tower. Do we want to hold on to Lightning Bolt? I think I do. Yeah, let's go and chunk Pandemonium. And let's go ahead and get rid of Orbs of Warding. Yeah, I think I like that. You know, we could hold on to it. Maybe we hit Tron, we can get it down. Or we could simply just get rid of the 2nd mountain. Yeah, let's go and hold on to Orbs. Who knows, maybe they don't have the goblins in there. Yeah, let's go and get rid of Mountain. Alright, anything else? We're going to go and pass the turn. Yeah, you know, what is it? It's Empty the Warrens. So they may have Empty the Warrens, which is going to be... actually, we're going to be okay with the Orbs either way if we get it down, because we're going to have Hexproof, and then whenever a creature deals damage to you, prevent 1 of that damage. So we'll be able to stop the goblins from coming down. So if we can just get to 5 mana before they combo off, we'll be in a good spot. Drawn to another Urza's Mine. Let's go and get the mine down. And anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. So as long as we keep making the land drops, we can get that down, and then we also have Guttural Response to go and stop that. I'm trying to remember. There's one time I was playing against like Jeskai Control or something like that, and I cast Leveler Brawl. Sure, that's fine. We're going to go for the Lightning Bolt on that. But yeah, so they're going for Cryptic Command with Leveler on the stack, bouncing Pandemonium back to the hand, and then we had Guttural Response to counter the Cryptic Command, and oh, felt pretty good. It was definitely a tool time grunt right there. See what we drawn to? Drawn to a Thought Not Seer. Okay, let's go and get the Urza's Tower down. And then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. Kick it our opponent. But yeah, so, you know, we just have a 1 of and Orbs of Warding, but you can see where it really puts in some good work against Storm in this particular matchup. And I think, with them not hitting the land drop, I'm A-okay with going Thought-Knot Seer on this one. Let's go ahead and get the Mind down. Let's go Thought-Knot Seer. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get that down. If this is Remand, that's okay. Alright, Remand, yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're going to go pass the turn back over. But yeah, so if you don't have the Eldrazi pieces and you do want to build this deck, another fun card to run in here is, I think, Mirror Works. And that's one of the cards that pay 2 mana whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, and you get to make a copy of it, so you can actually get double Pandemonium triggers. Or if you're just simply playing like kitchen table magic, throw some Cloud Posts in there. Generate a ton of mana with Cloud Posts. Alright, opponent's going to get down Goblin Electromancer. And then we Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, I guess we have 5 mana, they're completely tapped out. I guess we're just going to go for the orb. Yeah, I think I like that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, they may have some sort of artifact destruction. Yeah, I'm okay. We'll kind of put them on it, see if they have it. It's going to be 1, 2. And then we're going to go and pass the turn. So that way, and then after next turn, we can go for the Grafdigger's Cage to kind of turn off our opponent's graveyard. And then we'll slowly start rolling out Thought-Knot Seer. You know, we're in a spot now to where we can actually cast Thought-Knot Seer and then go for the Guttural Response backup to kind of go stop our opponent's remand or anything like that. Okay, our opponent's going for Desperate Ritual and Pyretic Ritual. See if they're going to go off this turn or not. Manamorphose, okay. And in fact, if they're going to go off this turn, I may just go ahead and just kind of stop my commentary and let them do their thing. Okay, our opponent is going for an Empty the Warrens, getting some goblins on the battlefield. But yeah, if a creature would deal damage, prevent 1 of that damage, so that's going to be able to stop the goblins from coming across. You know, unless their opponent's got some sort of goblin lord over there, that'd be pretty sweet. I doubt we're going to see that, but you never know. It is modern. It's pretty fun. Okay, our opponent is swinging with Goblin Electromancer. Swinging it for 2 is going to put us down to 18. And then I'm going to kick back over to us. Now, basically, we're just going to have to draw into our win condition and just kind of make sure we can stop Goblin Electromancer from swinging in. Draw into Eldrazi Temple. Let's go and get that down. Let's go for the Temple. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go for Thought-Knot Seer. And once again, if they do have Remand, we still have a Guttural Response to go for that. And then we can get Grafdigger's Cage down on the back end. Alright, opponent's going to go for an Echoing Truth. Let's go for Guttural Response. If they have it, they've got it. Alright, so we're going to get the Thought-Knot Seer trigger. Let's go ahead and get rid of Gifts Ungiven. And let's put down the Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pass the... Pass the turn to our opponent. Okay. Sorry, there's just sometimes when you just play these random cards in Magic and you catch your opponent off guard, you know they're just sitting there shaking their head like, what kind of ant? They always wonder what kind of ant pile they stepped into with Orbs of Warding and Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, opponent's going to get a Canal down. See if they swing in with the Goblin Electromancer or not. Okay, opponent passes it back over to us. See what we draw to. Drawn to a Lightning Bolt. Alright, don't really want to push in right now. I guess at this point, we could go... No, we actually can't go for Faithless Looting. That wouldn't be that good. Plus, we have Grafdigger's Cage, so we can't really dig deep. Let's just go ahead and pass the turn. You know, maybe they start casting some stuff with Goblin Electromancer. We'll go for the Lightning Bolt to kind of blast it. But at this point, we just really need to draw into... we can draw into Ugin. That would be definitely a way for... No, excuse me, we cut Ugin. If we draw... Basically, we're online for Pandemonium and something like Leveler. So, with having a Lightning Bolt in the hand, we may just end up holding it, trying to send it over to our opponent. Okay, drawn to Urza's Tower. Let's go and get the tower down. And then we're just going to go and pass the turn back over to our opponent. Just waiting on that that Pandemonium. It is a bummer, though, that we did chunk it earlier in the game. It would have been nice to hold on to it. But unfortunately, it kind of helped us get in this position to where we can kind of hopefully stop our opponent from winning out. Now, the main thing we do have to watch out for is Echoing Truth. I don't know how many copies Storm tends to run with Echoing Truth, so we'll kind of see. You know, I would maybe suspect in the range of, you know, maybe 2 or 3 copies. We'll see, though. Okay, so we do draw into Reality Smasher. On this one, we really need Pandemonium. So what I'm probably going to do with Reality Smasher is just hold on to it right now. We can't really push in with some goblins, so we're just going to go hold on to Reality Smasher on this one. Alright, so we do draw into Expedition Map. Let's go and get the Expedition Map down. And we're going to crack it and just make sure we can hit the land drop for the turn. It's going to be 1, 2 off the Eldrazi Temple. And make sure we grab that Urza's Power Plant, too. There we go. Okay, let's get the power plant down, then we're going to go and pass the turn. Okay, so we do hit double Reality Smasher. Yeah, let's go and push in on this one. I think I'm okay with that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go and go for that. You know, if they want to chump block with all of the Goblin tokens, then that puts us in a spot where we can start swinging in with Thought Knot Seer. We have Lightning Bolt and the Goblin Electromancer. Yeah, I like this. Let's go for it. Worst case scenario, we just draw out a counter spell or something like that. Let's go for the other Reality Smasher. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go double Urza's Mine. Okay, get the Reality Smasher down. Now, we do have Leveler, but once again, Leveler is going to exile our library, which we don't really want to do that, and it doesn't have haste, so we're not going to be able to swing in with that. And let's see if our opponent has any sort of counterspell. Alright, so let's go and push in for 10. I think I like that. We could swing in with Thought Knot Seer. Yeah, I like holding back Thought Knot Seer. Let's go and swing in for 10. And that kind of puts them on blocking 5 and 5 goblins if they want to, and if they do end up doing that, what we can do is just simply Lightning Bolt the other Electromancer, and then we'll be able to start swinging with the Thought Knot Seer. Okay, so we're going to get the Goblin tokens blocking. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And let's see if they're going to let the other 5 go through. That's going to take care of those, and we're going to get in for 5, which is going to put our opponent down to 9. Okay, we draw into Relic of Progenitus. Let's go and get Relic down. I do like going for that. Let's go and tap the Mountain down. What we're going to go and do on this one is we're going to exile Relic and then exile the graveyard so we can cycle another card. See if they're going to go for on this one. Okay, get the Relic down. Let's go and crack the Relic. Exile, draw a card. I'm going to leave up as much mana as we can off of our Tron pieces. Alright, draw into another Mountain. Let's go and get the Mountain down. And then on this one, I think I like pushing in with Thought Knot Seer and Reality Smasher. This could be 9. That'll be lethal. That way we have to see some blocks from our opponent. I think I like that. Yeah, let's go and push in for 9. And we'll see how they want to block out. Let's say that they do put a few extra creatures on Thought Knot Seer or the Reality Smasher. We still have Lightning Bolt to kind of make sure that we keep one of the creatures alive that we want to keep alive, especially if they double block with the Electromancers. Okay, so we're going to see 5 goblins on the Reality Smasher, 1 Electromancer, okay, and then 1 on the Thought Knot Seer. And then on this one, let's go ahead and we're going to bolt Electromancer. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Let's go for the Lightning Bolt on the Electromancer for 1. If they have a counterspell, like we've really only seen Remand from our opponent, so if they have Remand, oh, Swan Song, okay, that's not the end of the world. Alright, we get a bird token on the battlefield still. Okay, so we draw into a Thought Knot Seer. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that down. I'm okay with that. It's going to be 1, 2 off the Eldrazi Temple. It kind of puts us in a spot where we can just go and push in with the Thought Knot Seer and swing in with the bird too and get in a nice chunk of damage if our opponent doesn't really have anything. And with us casting this main phase, we can make sure that we're not going to run into any surprises or anything like that. Okay, so our opponent has Desperate Ritual, Gifts Ungiven, and a Swan Song. I think on this one, we just go ahead and take the Remand. That way they don't get the cycling effect. Yeah, let's go and do that. We'll take the Remand. Let's go ahead and push in with the Thought Knot Seer and the bird token. Be 6 coming across. That way, if they do block or if they don't block, we'll get in for 6 and we'll be online for Lightning Bolt. Alright, swinging in for 6. Okay, we're going to get a Goblin Electromancer block on Thought Knot Seer. Okay, finally, so we're in top deck mode, draw go. So I'm sorry the way this last game was edited. It's kind of hard to kind of stretch your commentary out like that, and I ended up getting real rambly more than I normally do. So I'm sorry for those quick edits. So our opponent went to go for some Pyretic Ritual into some Desperate Ritual, but I guess they ended up giving up just because of the Orbs of Warding and the Grafdigger's Cage. We did have an out. You know, if they get a bunch of goblins on the battlefield, it did stop us from swinging with Thought Knot Seer and the other Thought Knot Seer, but we did have a clock in the air with the bird token. So mainly, the main thing we were looking for was Pandemonium, so let's kind of see how far down it was. We got Lightning Bolt, Power Plant, Thought Knot Seer, Faithless Looting. There we go, Pandemonium finally. So we're basically just sitting on the Pandemonium bus. Our opponent did have Remand in the hand, but we had more than enough mana with Tron online to take care of it. So, closed out against Storm. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, bye.